Welcome to Car Time with the Kahindes.
Welcome.
So what juicy topic do we have for them today?
Yeah, so we're just driving and just decided to share this thoughts. How a lot of people want a perfect spouse or a perfect marriage.
Yeah, I definitely know I was in that category.
Bro, there is no...
Calling me bro?
No, I'm talking to the audience, but they're not all bros. Anyways, there is no perfect marriage, there is no perfect relationship, there is no perfect man, there is no perfect woman.
Yeah. Spoiler alert.
Yeah, a lot of all of these are just like ideas and expectations that we have built up from whatever source. A lot of times we just want this perfect person, and I'll be like, okay, define this perfect person. A man that cooks for me, a man that takes me out, a man that do this, a man that do that, that provides for me. And after defining all these things, you are defining the only what only Jesus Christ can satisfy. You know?
Yeah, only he is perfect, honestly.
I know. So I think it's just to realize that there is no perfect man or woman anywhere. Clearly, I used to advise people, I'll be like, clearly write out or identify things you want in a man, things you want in a woman, you know? Write out the negotiable ones and the non-negotiables. For we believers, we know one of non-negotiable is the partner must be a believer and those kind of things. Write those things out, then you can check the boxes when you see a man or a woman, you know? But a lot of people are just confused. They don't know what they want.
Yeah, it's so true. And OPME told me a really wise thing. A lot of times that's like, just even from seeing other relationships and how they often have, you know, fallen out and stuff, and being like, okay, how can we guard ourselves against that? And the wise advice he would give is like, when we see in movies like affairs happen and stuff, do you really think that that person that you're going to be your new love interest is going to satisfy? Like, it's going to be the same thing. That do you think there's a perfect relationship anywhere? And so the sooner we come to that realization that no, there's no perfect relationship, there's no one who can satisfy my needs completely in the way that Jesus can. Yeah, literally only Jesus. And it's such a freeing thing in marriage too. And I think for dating people too, or for people who are wanting to get married, that it can help them get married sooner when you realize, like, okay, there's not going to be a perfect spouse out there, but I can do things to help it be a healthy relationship. So how do you feel like a healthy alternative instead of like looking for perfect?
Yeah. So how we think a perfect man or a perfect relationship is defined as a relationship where you are both quick to resolve misunderstandings and conflicts and grow together, you know. In fact, a lot of times conflict makes people to like draw closer and be more intimate, you know.
Yeah.
So the readiness to just resolve conflict quickly. So I would define a perfect man as, or a perfect woman as, that man or woman that is able to quickly forgive you and resolve conflict, and both of you can grow in that process, you know. And I think you can figure out every other thing if these things are in place.
Yeah.
So that's what we thought, because there are just a lot of things into it. Different people have different expectations and different, you know. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's so wise, because a lot of it comes down to our unrealistic expectations of each other. That I will want all my needs, all my desires satisfied by someone, and then not even like communicate those desires. So conflicts are going to come up, and that's just a hard truth and reality about relationships with any human being.
Boss, parents, siblings, whoever, friends, you always have misunderstanding at one point or the other.
Yeah, it's so true. And so like to have then a Christ-like spouse, like that is a good quality, like OPME. I feel like you're just really well pointing out that, like, to be slow to anger, to be forgiving, to be one who is slow to speak even, and able to think through and confess when they're in the wrong, and confess, like, I think really to have that team mindset that we're a team, we're gonna get through this no matter what. So do you have any, like, concluding thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, that's just all of it. No perfect man everywhere. It takes a lot of work, a lot of understanding, giving each other grace, and growing together. And it's unfortunate that this delays a lot of people because they keep waiting for the perfect spouse. So we hope this bless you one way or the other. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please make sure you subscribe. Love you.